just recently ordered a couple of pairs of calipers. I quite like this brand. It's a budget brand, but good quality, I think. And this is a little bit of a cheat. I've opened this before. I've already opened this. But let's have a little look at this. You might think, huh? Pair of calipers? What the heck? Seen those before. Nice case. I like the cases on these. Got a nice, decent catch on it. Proper hinge. Most of them are moulded one-piece affairs, and it's got a proper hinge here as well. It's actually steel pins in this, rather than just a bendy piece of plastic. So I don't know if you've noticed already what the big deal with this is. Yeah, little baby calipers, and comparison, normal pair. I think, what's the point of that? But there's so many situations I've been in trying to measure stuff on a machine, milling operations usually, and especially with depth operations, you're just trying to. I'll have to do a little demo, but I have in the past even thought about getting an old pair of these normal standard 6-inch or 150mm calipers and chopping the end off, just so that you can get into places. And then this cropped up in a little email special offer, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get some of those. So I've got a job on at the minute, and I was just about to measure the depth of a hole, and I thought, just a job for my little baby calipers. So we'll take a look at that. But beforehand, let's put that back in the box. I've got another pair. Same thing, I thought, sometimes normal calipers, you just not quite right sometimes. So I don't know how useful these will be. Oh, it needs a battery putting in. So this is fresh out of the box. Sealed bag even, crikey. And yeah, left-handed ones. Who knew that you could get such a thing? Yeah, I'm hoping these would be handy for the same sort of reason, that they're often things that you want to measure and you end up doing this with a normal pair. So I thought, you know what? Again, I saw this. This was like the header to the flyer for the other one. And at first I thought, oh, they've made a mistake there, they're left-handed calipers. But then when I looked into it, they actually do them. And here they are. So let's put the battery in. No reason to suspect that it won't work. CR2032's quite common in calipers these days, rather than the little diddy. I don't know if that's better, that these are 3-volt batteries. I think maybe they last a bit longer. There we go. Just apart from being left-handed, they're just standard inch metric ones. You get some fancy ones that do fractions, but which I can't quite see the point of. It's just zero that. Is that even round the other way as well? Have they got the, yeah, zeros there and off there. I'm not quite ambidextrous, but I think I should get the hang of these. So, baby calipers and left-handed calipers. Ha! And here's one of those situations where I think the little calipers will come in really handy. This is a, what do you call a suspension upright? Of a, well, guy from the Porsche garage has brought it in. This has got "Made in Italy" stamped all on it in big letters, but yeah, maybe it is a Porsche piece. It's, who knows, maybe the Porsche get bits made in Italy, but whatever. This has had 2 broken bolts in here. I guess they're changing the wheel bearings and snap some bolts off or whatever, I don't know. Bit of a mission, but that's kind of beside the point. On this side, the top part of the hole is plain down to about there, and the threaded bit is right down here somewhere. I'm guessing that's a modification where bolts have snapped in the past. On this side, can you actually see that? They'd actually snapped a drill in this where they started drilling it out and had a little mishap, which is a pain. But that looks like the bolt is right up the top. I don't know whether that's threaded up there or whether it's like these, but in order to find out, I want to measure the depth of these holes. So I thought, okay, caliper, just, you know, you got your depth, and that doesn't really fit in here. You know, the head of the machine is in the blooming way. So we grab your baby ones. And something I like about these, they switch on automatically as soon as you move them. And yeah, a little bit fiddly to handle, but look at that, it fits. I don't have to wind the job out and wind it back again to take a measurement. Da, da, da. 37.5mm. So unfortunately it won't go in the back because the cutter's in the way, so I've still got to move the job over. But yeah, this is the kind of thing where you're measuring depths and steps, such like, you know, and normal standard calipers, just, you can't get them into spaces often, I find. So I'm hoping these will be handy. They weren't a lot of money, so they'll come in handy as just a standard backup pair of calipers. We'll see how we get on with those. Yeah, a little bit awkward to work because they're so small, but cute.